Hi there, Tim here with the Nerdy Things Podcast for another edition of Tim's Movie Minutes, just minutes after the movie. Today, I saw Murder on the Orient Express, and it was a good movie, but I think its biggest failure was to live up to my lofty expectations. But can you blame me? The cast list on this is so long that I couldn't call this segment Tim's Movie Minutes if I tried to name every star that was in this movie. And while some were just okay, some were really great, and that kept me going with this story, which was probably my least favorite part of the movie, which, if I'm being honest, really has nothing to do with the people involved because this was a book from the 30s, a movie in the 70s, and now a remake now. So I think the people in this version did the best they could with it. I will give you my highlights. Johnny Depp was cool to watch because we're so used to seeing him play a caricature these days that it was nice to see him play a real person and show that he could do so convincingly. Daisy Ridley was also really engaging in her role, as was Josh Gad, who actually really impressed me in a couple of scenes with his acting chops. What I will say was my biggest takeaway is that Kenneth Branagh is a bona fide star, and I'm really hoping that he's starting to hit his prime, both as a leading actor and as a director. He took on both roles in this movie and I thought did an admirable job because it was at times beautifully acted and it was at times beautifully shot. And while the story wasn't my favorite, I did find myself walking away at the end thinking, I really enjoyed that. So it may not have lived up to everything that I had hoped from the cast and crew involved. It was a really good movie that, if you've got some time and a few extra bucks, I would recommend going to see. All right, guys. Thanks for checking this out. Thanks for listening to our podcast. But as always, congrats on both. Later.